So Nick Markosian is our announcer stepping in for Brian today. He's also, of course, the owner of Markosian Auto. And he's a little bit into biking, I can see. Nick, this is something, though, you can do right now during a pandemic. So biking is so popular.
Yeah, so since the virus hit, Nisha, bike sales have exploded. If you go into any local bike shop, not only do they not have any new bikes, everybody's used bikes are in there getting tuned up and repaired. And then I don't know if you've noticed, but you go along Wasatch Boulevard, it's like I-15 of bikes.
It's so true. Well, I like to go and hike in Corner Canyon, and that is really busy right now for biking. Are these all of yours?
They're all mine.
These are all yours, and this actually isn't the extent of your collection, right?
Right. I'm the used car salesman that collects bikes.
But this is your hobby. It's what you love to do, and there's a different bike for each personality or each trail.
Yeah, and you really need to put some thought into bikes because they're not cheap. You want to make the right decision when you're getting involved in it. I brought probably our family favorite. My son John Paul takes this to Skyline for school, and it's an e-bike. And I wanted to show you this fun little seat. It's called a Mac Ride.
What is that?
So I can put my little kids up to 6 years old on this bike. They hold on to the handlebars and they absolutely love it. It's a total blast, and it really gives them a good feel for how bikes work.
Can you move that seat around? Can you position it in different spots?
Yeah, well, no, it only goes up front, but you can move it back. You can lower these things for longer legs. And then all you do is put a little ring on your bike. It's super easy to put on. I have a ring on this bike and a ring on that bike. And it's just super fun for the kids. We really enjoy that thing.
Nick, where would you take the e-bike?
Okay, so Jordan River Parkway. That's a great,
beautiful
fun
spot.
Yeah, and it's just so fun and easy. I like to what I call park hop with my kids. We stop at parks along the way on Jordan River. Murdoch Trail in Utah County. If you go north, the Legacy Trail. There's just so many great trails in Utah, and it's so fun to see people taking advantage of. They're expensive, you know.
What's the little guy right in front?
So this thing is the best $40 investment you could ever make. This has made training wheels totally obsolete. Kids know how to ride bikes instinctively by having the pedalless bike. And
yeah, no pedals on that one. So they're just pushing themselves along, then they lift their feet up and they get the feel of the balance.
Yep, and then it's done. No training wheels. You skip that step.
You don't bike that. You don't use that one, right?
No.
Okay.
The 3-year-old and 5-year-old.
Just not that one. What about the one next to it?
Okay, so this is my road bike. Road bikes are super fast, super snappy. They're really convenient and practical because you don't have to pack them up anywhere. You can go straight from your house. And I don't care where you live in Utah, you've got great bike riding wherever you live, right out of your house. So for practicality purposes, this is a great bike. However, it's pretty, it's good for the road, and that's about it.
Nick, the tires are different than the other bikes you brought.
They're skinnier, they're slicker, and they're very fast. I mean, this is a very fast bike. The other thing is the frame is super stiff, and so it just is very responsive, and more of your power is going to speed rather than maybe making the ride a little more smooth.
We have about 60 seconds left.
Okay.
What is this bike next to that one?
Mountain biking.
Mountain biking,
I
okay.
love mountain biking. The problem with mountain biking is you got to take your gear and you got to put your bike in a car and go somewhere, unless you're Nisha and live near Corner Canyon.
Yeah, that's so true. Then you just bike that way.
So it's something to really think about, folks. They're expensive, they're awesome things, but you really want to buy something that you're going to use a lot. So keep that in mind when you're shopping for a mountain bike, but man, are they fun.
This seat over here looks a little more cushy than the other ones we're looking at.
Yeah, and that's the whole point. This is the new rage in cycling. It's called a gravel bike. And I use it also as my commuter bike. I love this thing, the panniers. Super cool.
You can pack everything in there on the
Yeah, and
the
I
side.
commute with it. I take these big, thick tires that are good for off-road, and I put these tires on the bike when I'm going to use it as a commuter. And, there's just tons of gravel roads, tons of possibilities. You could have your family on an ATV, which I've done, or a Jeep, and you can ride on the bike while they go in their ATV and have fun. We do that all the time. And this is just like the growth area of cycling. And it's just so versatile. You can use it for so many different things.
Looks like a mountain bike, but a little bit more versatile, a little bit lighter.
Yeah, and you can use it for mountain biking. You can use it for gravel. You can use it for, it's extremely versatile. So if you're kind of new to cycling and you want something that can do it all,
that was my question for you. If I had to get one bike, where would I start?
The e-bike, it depends on your level of fitness. If you just want to get out and have fun with your family, you're going to use this thing. And it's super fun.
Nick, does your wife bike with you?
Sometimes.
How many bikes does she have?
She has a road bike that is just beautiful as the day it was new 5 years ago.
I know
and then
how
we
that
have
goes.
another e-bike, just very similar to this, and we'll take the kids out on the e-bikes and have a blast.
If you want to get started, everybody need more information, make sure you look up this segment online so you can see each of these bikes. Go to abc4.com/GTU. All this talk about biking has made us hungry. Up next, we're getting a bite of some of our favorite Thai food in Salt Lake City.
And still ahead, break out the summer games. We're playing a new outdoor game perfect for the holiday weekend. Then, see where you can order the most patriotic cookies just for the 4th. GTU is back, live, right after this.